Yes, Mzansi, the moment you've been waiting for, it has arrived. Welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and let's bring in some Grand Slam action, because the first Grand Slam of the year has kicked off with some thrilling action at the Australian Open. Now, we had Aryna Sabalenka, who began a quest for her historic third consecutive title, while Jannik Sinner and rising stars like Alex Mickelson made their mark amid stormy weather interruptions. So let's get into the good stuff, and we brought nothing but the best here. We got Nazli Abrams, our tennis enthusiast, and Ricky Solomons, tennis coach. She took me through my paces earlier, and fresh from a massive victory this weekend. Let's put our hands together for the champion!
Thank you.
Ricky, congrats, bro, on the weekend.
Thank you.
How was that?
No, it was. I'm officially old, and that's how I feel. I would say.
What exactly?
I'm still recovering.
Still feeling it.
Still feeling
What
it.
exactly did you win, by the way, bro?
It's called the Cape Town Masters. There's 6 tournaments that happen through the year. So this is the Cape Town version of it. So I won the men's 40 to 50.
Ain't nothing but a thing. Okay. I'm going to be paying attention on the next coaching session for sure, bro. Well done. Absolutely love that. And love the fact that we get some great tennis. Straight off the bat, we got Aryna Sabalenka coming through, looking to do something crazy, great history. What do you think it's going to take for her to get to the top? How do you think she's looking so far in this tournament?
Look, she is the #1 seed. She just won Brisbane a week ago, so she's in good form. The pressure of that three-peat, though, is starting to tell. You know, Sloane Stephens, although a former Grand Slam champion, hasn't been playing consistently. He's trying to make her way back into tennis, got married, so she's not in form, and she gave Sabalenka a run for money, even though it was a straight set win. From our perspective, she was just dropping the ball a little short and took a while to get in there.
Kind of like a little bit of calibration again.
Yes.
A reminder to switch on properly as we progress.
You know, we're in Grand Slam land now.
Yeah, but it seems as though it's hers to lose, to be honest. If she does what she needs to do and she shows up, it should be more than possible for her, right?
Yes, she's in there. She's definitely in there to make a mark. But we were chatting earlier. Coco, I mean, we watched the United Cup. Coco played against Iga, so that's a test of where you want to be. Like 2 top players against each other. I don't think Sabalenka faced anybody in her class, really, to be honest.
Really bring out big guns.
So watching Coco, we're like, okay, you in there with a shot too, you know? So it's not a slam dunk for Sabalenka for sure.
Absolutely. Now listen, it gets exciting because it's not just the females that we're talking about, but the gents too. We had a crazy game with Jannik Sinner and Nicholas Jarry. This was wild. I mean, I watched some of the highlights here, and it looked like Mans was really challenged here, to say the least. He had to really show up. I mean, the start of it didn't really go his way at all, but wow, it was a proper match, to say the least, Ricky?
You know, Nicholas, he's a top player. He's been out a little bit, but when he's on form, he's actually up there, I'd say, with like the top 10 players in the world. He's massive serve, big strokes, and he's solid. So this was actually a horrible draw for both of them. They are both. That should be like a quarter-final. And the way he pushed Sinner was... Sinner, I almost feel like Sinner thought, man, why am I getting this guy up first time?
Working so hard at the start.
Yeah, right at the start. And so Sinner, I mean, the first 2 sets were so close, and then I think Nicholas Jarry, like, you know, after losing both tie breaks, he was just gassed. He just thought, this is just a level I can't maintain.
And both of those first sets went to tiebreakers, right?
Yeah, no, very high quality game. They both had more winners than unforced errors, which is it's rare that both players are at that peak.
At that peak.
Yeah. Normally both players usually have more unforced errors than winners, but in their case they were both above it, and that's rare. Yeah.
All right, well let's talk about this crazy upset, to say the least. Tsitsipas going up against Mickelson. Wow, what a match. Mickelson coming through, showing that he's someone definitely to pay attention to, not only for this tournament, but it looks like this man's got a great future ahead of him, yeah?
Yeah. Look, this isn't the first time Tsitsipas has lost in the early rounds of a slam, and already with a draw, I'm sure a lot of people that follow tennis like a lot would actually have thought, okay, this could be an upset.
Yeah.
Mickelson has the game to actually beat anybody. He could beat Sinner on his day, I'm sure. He's very quick. He can pass you from from anywhere. And Tsitsipas has this game where he's got big shots. He doesn't want to rally long. He needs a short ball. He needs to come into net and hit a winner sort of a thing. Mickelson is not the type of player that he wants to play, and I'm not surprised by it. Yes,
Yeah. Now, is anything that we should look forward to? Obviously, there's so many matches still taking place, so much to get involved in. What are you personally recommending?
So I'm watching Mickelson, and there's a new Russian girl who turned pro about late 2023. Same trajectory as Mickelson. Her name's Diana Schneider. I'd love to see how deep she goes, so I'm really watching her closely. I'm a big Emma Raducanu fan, watching her too. I'd like for her to make a deep run. But I'm excited about seeing who will actually win the ladies, because the top 10 or the top 10 seeded ladies, that's a deep field. Like any one of them can win it. So that's exciting about the ladies tournament.
Absolutely.
For me, the men, I don't see anybody at all taking down Sinner or Alcaraz.
Well, let's find out. And of course, the Australian Open is taking place right now. Ricky Naz, thank you so much again for coming through and getting us all hyped and inspired for what's happening in the Open. And with that being said, Mzansi, it's just about past the hour. Official duties must commence, but you've got every reason to get hyped up for the Australian Open.